Hello. Did you know Australia has more water than you could possibly imagine? Because you're probably imagining it's about 2 glasses of water. Well, it's actually a few more than that. I'm traveling around Australia and looking at some of the most filthiest swamps, rivers, and wetlands. Mainly the wetlands. They're the real grotty ones. Now, if we look at the absolute primordial juice that I'm currently sitting in, would you think there is a fish that is almost about 1 meter long cruising around in here? Because there is. Yes, there is. It is the common carp. They are invasive, they are better than you, and I hate them. They're actually my long lost child as well. Really long story. But I have to go through these rivers and all these dumpy little places just to make sure that they are there. Because if they are there, I know the real reason why my favorite species, the mussel, is not there. So if you want to come along with me and to find out where carp are, where mussels are, and all the bits and pieces in between, and follow along. And see more carp up ahead, wiggling their way through there.
I don't know. I feel like a string at the bottom of the shoe.
A string?
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to call your toe. Yeah, sorry, they're steel cap. You're not hurting me.
Well, this is like negative steel cap.
Yeah, this is I feel everything cap. No cap?
No. You know, like so many YouTubers just use like game music because it's like copyright free.
Yeah.
Then you just
Wii Music, Nintendo. And because we all know that good music is where it's at. So we are going to be collecting eDNA, which is environmental DNA. And what I'm doing is, the best way I've explained it to people is, it's like you had a bath. See, she's already laughing at me. It's like some skin cells came off in the bath. And then I take your bath water, and then I can tell that a human was in there. I can't tell that you were in there, but I can tell a human was. I'm gonna collect some of the water in here, and I wanna know if there's mussels in here. And so I'm basically gonna take a water sample and then go filter it to see if there's mussels through here. Or someone else will tell me later on. Yeah, I'm just butchering the data. So I use my stick to go out there to grab my sample, so I don't have to go out there. Also, my shoes aren't waterproof right now. I can go out there and get a sample. But you may be thinking, wow, that's great. You've got your sample. But I need to first wash out my bucket because just like my shoes, it's got mussel juice in here as well. So we do the rinse. It's very violent. And we do this 3 times. Yeah. I don't know what the technical scientific term from this is. We're gonna call it a Bunnings basher for now. Just for shits and giggles, we'll do it one more time. I can't imagine doing this in winter. I'd be freezing because I'm all wet now. And now I just emptied all my dirty stuff here. So I'm gonna get some new water over that way. It's like putting your dirty washing in your clean washing. It's a big no-no.
What's that?
That is a carp.
Ooh.
I definitely know there's carp in this area. And there it goes. I wonder if there's any carp here. So a big part of my work is understanding the relationship between those mussels I'm looking for and carp, because they're invasive. And yeah, there's carp here. Like most water bodies, it doesn't just go like that. Like the water slowly goes out that way. So I need to get my sample out there, but I can't get out there. I normally find like a log to stand on or something like that, but I don't see any. I used to do the method where I would grab a little bit of water from all the way around the lake. I would walk kilometers with a bucket full of water. I must have really hated myself or something like that. I was doing the science.
You were doing the science.
And so now we'll take this back to, we'll call it my lab, which is the tailgate of my ute.
That has a dent in it.
That has a dent in it. And we'll analyze that. Now that we have collected our sample, we are going to filter it through this machine. This is effectively a really expensive pump. That's it. It stores water in here and it pumps water through a little filter here, and that's it. Science is very easy. So this is our filter. They're always sealed to stop contamination, and if it's not sealed, I don't care. I've got a big problem. Bad science. Onto the end of our little pipe and then into our bucket. My filter is now sitting in our bucket and we turn our machine on. It's really loud. It's not very subtle science. It's kind of just screaming at the wildlife to really leave us alone. So I've still got this running even though this isn't in here because I'm trying to dry out the filter paper in here. Because what do you think happens to wet paper over a few days? It starts to turn into the rainbow. You know what I mean? Nice and fungally.
Is it nice and dry?
Are you dry? Now we have our sample and we put it back in our bag. Science, that's it, just done.
And away from the UV.
Away from the UV. This is for turbidity. This is the opaqueness of the water, is the way. So how yucky it looks. Is it like a can of soft drink? Is it water from the clearest mountain in Earth?
So what do you do?
So I've got my 0 NTU, which is absolutely crystal clear. I have to be very delicate because, well, these are very expensive. And I say this is 0. And it will think about it for a while and go, okay, I guess it's kind of 0. I don't know. Last time I thought 0 was actually 0.000067. But okay, I guess it's actually 0. And then what it does right at the end every single time is it goes, actually, no, I'm right, 0.02. And it even says that in the manual. So I guess it must be right. I reckon that someone just wasn't...
They could not be bothered getting a 000 sample.
Yeah, oh, it's close enough. And then we rinse and repeat for all of our vials. We've got a 20, a 100, a 400, and an 800. You can think about 800 as like a chocolate thick shake and 0 as like an angel's piss. So this is the YSI XO3 Sown probe. I hate it.
A probe?
It's really... It can do some amazing things, but oh my God, calibrating this every time. This takes me like 20 minutes to do or longer, and I'm just sitting here holding it and just going, are you done yet? How about now? Are you done yet? And it never is done yet. And I always make the goddamn same mistake every time I do this. I put sunscreen on my hands and then try to open this, and I can never... Stop swiveling in the direction I don't want you to.
You would think after 50 sides.
Well, I reckon reckoning that I think it all is a real bold statement here. Right, step 1 is take this... I've done the critical error that I do every single time. I put sunscreen on before I take off the bloody cap. No, not again. This happens every time. This measures dissolved oxygen, pH, temperature, specific inductance, really good variables. But it's like trying to communicate with a small child. And then once I get to the colorful liquids, I'll show you. 10,000 micro Siemens a centimeter. Look, it's just what the manual said, all right? I don't know. I'm the Hank Green doll that was missing both of its arms, its brain. So then they merged the two lines together and boom, it's been calibrated. You know, we got the lime cordial, raspberry cordial. We really don't drink this one. This one's acid.
Shocks.
I'm just basically pressing a bunch of buttons. I'm just kind of like, it works. We tell it that
Does it
is what it
believe?
is. We just jam. Never doubt yourself, people. Even when all the values say otherwise, you're right. So I'm going to do this for both the green and the pink one, and then I'll be back. Okay, which one? Oh, this one looks worse. Oh, now I get to sit in a bath.
Do you feel any plants?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, spider. Hello, spider. And my favourite part about taking a turbidity sample in an area covered in plants. Ooh, please move out of my way. Just gently, just like that. We've got some more hard salt work. Oh, I'm all covered in various things. What a hug!
No, thank you. You can stay there.
Okay, anyway.
Have fun. Toodaloo.
Now, to understand science, you must destroy it.
To understand science is to be one with science.
That's it. I've got to make sure I feel it in all my cracks. like walking through a couple of feet of snow. Oh,
Dripping
dripping.
in my speed glasses.
And your speed, yeah, and the speed we mean isn't fast. Well, people tend to become a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Just not in the healthy way. Now, if I was 30 centimeters, where would I be? Oh, hello. We've gotten deeper all of a sudden. Oh, we're shallower again. Come on. 20 centimeters. How about now? 22 centimeters. And a log. What about now? Oh, come on. This has got to be it. All right, we're here. All right. Oh. Right. We have a variety of plants for us to have a look at. This is going to be a pain in my butt. And when I mean, it's not the stick that's currently poking me. I mean the mental escapade. Look at the sludge. Isn't that fun? You. I've got something new here I haven't seen before. Not something I've ever seen before. And I've seen everything. When I don't know a plant, the easiest way I find to do it is, technology is your friend. I take a picture of it, I give it a number, in case it's plant 51. That's 50 other plants I have no idea about. And then that's the name of the plant until I figure it out. Plant 51 in the emergent, 2%. Oh, the sunscreen's getting in my eyes. Persicaria in the emergent, 15%. I can't remember what the rest, crested something wart. Oh! Oh! Get away, you bastard! God! Goddamn bloody carp. I'm just sitting here minding my own business. Just rams into me at maximum speed. What the hell? Talk about a fish with no fear of dying. Anyway, wavy marshwort in the rooted floating. Ludwigia, rooted floating. 5%. That's another species I've got to figure out in here too. We also have kind of copious amounts of algae. Enough that you can make like a wig out of it. Moving on to the next one. Hopefully no more carp decide to use me as a ramming object. Also, it's getting to that temperature again where the GoPro keeps turning off because it's too hot. I can see more carp up ahead, wiggling their way through there. I never thought I'd be so afraid of a fish that doesn't even have teeth, except in the back of its throat. We bless our probe, and it shall be baptized in plants. I'm guessing that wasn't you that made the splash? I haven't done enough study yet to really understand this, but this floating plant Azolia, it clearly covers like a big blanket area. And so you wonder how do things grow underneath that? How do things push out underneath that? And I don't think they do. I think when you have like these really dense areas of this floating plant, I think you tend to lose a bunch of other plants, especially if there's no water, like if there's no flow. Because if you don't have any flow, nothing's pushing it away. And so nothing can break through. I wonder. Anyway. Oh my god, I have so much sunscreen in my eyeball. No carp rammed me again while I was sitting here. So, that's nice. Oh! No, my lifeline. Occasionally, I take a step and a bit of mystery goo flicks up into my nose, eyeballs and mouth. And currently there's some of it in my nose. Oh, I just sucked it down into my throat. It tastes tangy. Oh, alright, next one.
I'm getting paid in experience.
That's it, you're getting paid in experience and palmers. Well, now we have to go through the Great Wall. So exciting. Alright.
Oh, like actually in through the Great Wall.
And you're coming with me.
Snakes? Oh, gosh.
Nice and quiet, right? You can really hear my feelings. I can hear things escaping the madness. Alright, I gotta go ramming it again. Right, you can put your bag of goodies down. I might have a drink of water. Alright. Okay, go. Looks lovely though. Well, unfortunately, this is the end of the first part of this video. There will be at least one more part to this video and then a heap more videos. I'll be releasing videos every couple of weeks. So don't get too angry. You can subscribe. You don't need to punch your monitor. Don't need to lick an iPad. Don't need to piff your phone across the room. There'll be more, but you have to subscribe. Well, you don't have to. I actually don't care that much. Anyway, bye-bye.